So this month, we've officially been in the tiny home
Tiny home?
for 1 year. High five image here. Sorry, that works. We've had some selfies, some clips. We've even done one vlog when the tiny home was empty when we first got it.
Basically brand new.
But we've never shown really the inside other than that.
Of our lived-in tiny home.
So now that we've been in here 1 year, you should do that. Especially if you Google Wicked and Grim, our podcast. One of the first terms that comes up in the search bar is Wicked and Grim Tiny Home.
People are interested in it. It's a cool lifestyle.
It is. It's different, it's cool, and it's our home. So,
We want to share more about it.
we're going to start with a tour. We're going to start with the living room. Okay, let's do that.
Let's do it.
This is
The tiny home living room.
the chill zone. Couch, and we got dog beds. You can't see them right now, but the dog beds are here and they slide underneath the couch itself for storage. Slips out, dogs can sleep on them, and away we go.
French doors.
Neighbors are noisy.
Coat rack.
Yeah, we got underneath the counter you guys are sitting on right now is both our water heater and our internet and our cloud storage for all of our photos, videos, and everything else.
And it also is like a desk.
Yeah, it's a great little spot. See? Chair pulls out, sit down, do your things here.
I use this a lot.
Yeah, and this is actually where we generally do our podcasting. So let's show that. You want to do the walkthrough on that? Start from here. Take us through
Let's
the
do it.
podcasting station and the kitchen.
Okay, this is where the magic happens. We have Mike set up here. Ben sits here. We have an extra stool in our office that you'll see momentarily. We'll have our recording device, our laptops, and then yeah, we chat true crime. You know. Then we move into our kitchen. So pretty self-explanatory. Lots of storage. This is kind of like where we keep all of our dishes. More dishes. Stove, oven. I did that in reverse.
Propane stove and oven.
And the really cool thing, like more storage here. We have our ceramic sink, which I'm obsessed with. That's one of my faves. Our fridge actually is my all-time fave. The color of that is amazing. And then back here is all storage. So the super cool thing about tiny homes is they're functional with storage. So these are just under the stairs. Storage, and then we have like pantries. And then our stairs themselves also open up for more storage. So then after that, you move into our bathroom. Here's our bathroom.
And the bathroom is actually surprisingly large considering it's a tiny home. One of the best things though are small washer dryer units. We've been told that we don't want these because they are too small. But they're perfect for a tiny home.
They're perfect. They had some terrible reviews, but honestly, they are like perfect.
Primo.
Yeah.
And of course, sink, mirror, storage underneath, and right here we have bathtub with a rain shower head. And next to that is right here where I'm sitting, the composting toilet. If you don't know what a composting toilet is, we're not going to go into too much detail. We don't want bathroom talk on our show.
We'll save that for another one.
Maybe another specific episode. But this is very popular with tiny homes. It separates the number ones from the number twos. So the number twos go into a compartment where you can take it out and compost it. And the number ones go away with gray water. So yeah. So that's actually nice. And it sounds a lot worse than it is having to deal with the composting part, but it's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad. And I love the fact that we're saving a lot of water.
Yeah, that's great.
Love that.
In front of me, we have a little bit of storage with our linen closet per se, and then onto our office right here. And the office is rather small. It's like elbow to fingertip across, but it's just enough room to sit or stand at a desk. We got it soundproofed in here for voiceover work. You can do whatever you need. I got some art stuff set up. It was actually originally going to be the laundry room, but we decided to make this little office, put the laundry underneath the sink, and it works great for us. Which, since we took out all that laundry stuff, we don't have room just for a desk, but we have storage room over here. So we got the filing, we got a bunch of camera gear, books, and more storage down there. That's where Nicole stores her camera gear for photography. Her bags always go in there. And below you can see litter box for the good old Kiwi. So that's great. Let's head upstairs.
Go upstairs.
Okay. And this is the bedroom loft.
The bedroom loft, the master loft.
Which is not very cool to have your main bedroom where you can barely sit up, which we can sit up and have our heads not hit, but it's a lot different than most houses.
Yeah.
Making the bed is probably the worst.
Okay, yeah, putting the sheets on sucks, but it's also super cozy.
It is.
Super cozy up here. And it's actually Kiwi's bedroom, if we're being honest.
Speak to the devil.
He lives up here.
He does. This is where he is 99% of the time, unless he's taking it or eating.
Yeah.
So, then of course we have our clothes storage over here. Mine's a bit of a mess right now. I'm going through getting rid of some old stuff, but clothes storage, and yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty chill.
Yeah.
It gets warm.
I can't see us being able to do this when we're like 40.
Definitely not. Well, 40 maybe.
50. But honestly, it's not that bad. It's super cozy. The coziness outweighs the awkwardness.
Definitely does. Okay, I gotta grab the camera though, and we'll head back down over to the secondary loft.
Other loft. After you.
This is our storage loft. So all the stuff that we're not using on a regular basis is up here. We've got some vinyl records, we got some collectible stuff,
Gift wrap. Wine.
lots of wine, and the trunk you guys are sitting on is actually going to be a lot of extra camera gear and video gear. So our backup mics for the podcast, for example, is there. Our podcast gear lives up here as well, so we come up and grab it every week. You can see our microphones right over there beside Nicole.
This is actually where we first started recording our episodes in the tiny home. We had like 2 bean bags right there, but it just wasn't comfy.
Wasn't working. You'd be sitting here and
trying to
comfy.
read and talking to your mic properly, and it just like wasn't working.
So we changed it up.
Yeah.
But it's a nice space up here. You come up here just to kind of get away from one another sometimes if you need.
It could technically be another bedroom, eh?
Well, it's made
It could be Ben's bedroom.
It's made thanks. It's made so that you can have another sleeping loft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's head back down.
Okay, let's do it.
That's pretty much it. But we'll wrap this up with a few more things. So within this year, where's my coffee?
Bathroom?
Oh, there it is. Got it. Within this year, we've learned, needless to say, a lot about tiny home living. It's allowed us to do a significant amount of things with our life. Nicole, for example, what are you doing now?
Well, yeah, I'm just a full-time photographer, and prior to this I also was a photographer and I had a day job, so that would not be possible without this tiny home.
Definitely not. It's allowed us to have more time to ourselves. It's allowed us more time to explore pastime curriculars, different passions and jobs, our podcast. It's allowed us to do...
I honestly think it's made us get even closer.
Definitely.
Not at any moment you know where the other person is.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's no privacy when pooping anymore, basically.
No, not at all.
Our oldest dog, Mika, actually, she's a little bit of a recluse, and she actually likes the tighter space rather than the bigger home that we had before. So
All of the
that's good.
animals are thriving in here, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, so it's a great space. It is small, but we've made it home.
Honestly, this just feels like normal to me. Like, if I ever moved back into, say, the house we were in prior to, I would be like, this is awkward.
Probably. It's got its ups, it's got its downs though, but we've definitely made it home. And I'm sure we'll talk about some of the ups and downs and a lot more of tiny home lifestyle in other videos.
Yeah, love that idea.
For now, 1 year.
1 year in the tiny home.
That's our tour after 1 year.
We did it. We're doing it.
Yep, always doing it.